Today we are heading towards something that we like to do at every location that we visit. It is a cooking class. Here in India, Indian food for us is like one of the best things we ever had. In fact, going from Mexico where we were before to here, I'm now a little bit debating what food I like most.
Will has officially changed churches. He's decided he's more Indian than Mexican.
I really do think so. And today we're going for a cooking class.
Yes, please be careful while going down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is Margo.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Will. Nice to meet you. Now today we're thrilled to be learning all about Rajasthani cooking with Jaipur cooking classes headed up by Chef Lokesh in their professional kitchen. And just like all great experiences in India, it begins with homemade marsala chai, otherwise known to you and I as chai tea.
I could do this at home. Totally do this. It's not hard, right?
We had like 2,000 spices on the boat.
I know. We have so many spices on our boat, and I had a special rack built for them. But once we're going to get off the boat, I had to get rid of all of them because it's in 110-degree weather, so they're already starting to go bad.
Oh.
But it's okay because I'll get more spices when I'm here.
Just put it in salt. You know?
In India, marsala means spice and chai means tea. In other words, chai marsala is the same thing as saying spiced tea. There are many other variations on how to make it, but generally, the black tea is mixed with a spice blend comprised of black peppercorns, cinnamon, cloves, green cardamom, fennel, ground ginger, and star anise. It's not hard to make, and it's delicious.
We're finishing drinking our chai, and now he's explaining all the ingredients to us, and we've just started to soak our lentils to make the dal. And we're learning about all the other ingredients as well.
Showing you what we are going to use today in our meal. That's the onion, green chili, ginger, and fresh coriander.
So today we'll be assembling a tasting menu of Rajasthani food favorites including dal, bati, churma, gatiki, sabzi, and garlic chutney.
This is my problem, is as I have my level of spice compared to Will's, and everyone in India is very different. Like, is it spicy? They're like, no, and then I get it, and I'm like,
Here, if you look, I have yogurt.
yep.
I will be using this yogurt, and when I make the lentil dumplings, I will be using this for the gravy. Here, if you look, that's the wheat flour. Wheat flour. If you touch, you will feel it's rough
Okay.
with the roughage. If you look here, that's the semolina.
Okay.
I will be mixing together and make a dough. Here, if you look, that's the lentil powder. And what
Lentil powder?
Yes, that's the chana dal. If you grind, you get this. We will be using ghee.
Is that specific to this area of using ghee?
Yes, for this meal you have to use ghee. There's no if and but. But for the frying of dumplings, I will be using oil.
Okay.
But I will be 90% cook food today in the ghee.
In the ghee, okay. So when we decided to do this tour, he gave us a bundle of menus to pick from, but we decided to do the Rajasthani vegetarian menu because that's the region of the world we're in, and that's a region where the tour is going to be, as well as we're vegetarians, and 75, did you say 75% of the people in the area are vegetarians? 65% of the people in this area of India are vegetarians. So we decided to be local, even though we are vegetarians anyway.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. Except if we're having dinner at your house. Then we'll eat whatever you serve.
Now I'm going to show how to make the paneer from the scratch. So we don't buy anything from outside, we do it at home.
Everything.
Everything. So hold this.
Do you ever get tired of cooking?
No, I'm
Are you
professional.
sometimes like, I'm tired, I'm just gonna go to McDonald's?
I love cooking.
You love cooking?
Fresh milk, full fat, 3.5% fat.
As we're going with the vegetarian menu today, the protein will be paneer, fresh Indian cheese. This is something that cooks in seconds and is delicious.
And to make this in cheese, you need to have either vinegar or lemon juice, which is available to you. But I feel vinegar is much faster, much better. You put quarter of the spoon, about quarter of cup, mix it and stir. See what happens? It's done. It's curdled. Got
Yeah.
the cheese. See? This is how you get all the cheese straight away, like this. So in few minutes. Now what you need to do? Take this and you need to take the cheese out and put in this.
Cheese is just milk and vinegar?
Yes, paneer.
It depends on
If you do the European cheese, then you need rennet.
Okay.
Rennet is the
I did that.
substance you get in the calf's stomach. So remove this. You do this. Remove this. Put here.
Oh, that's actually heavy.
Yeah, it's a good. Take this out. take this plate and you have to hold this and flip it.
Oh my gosh. You guys know me with cheese.
Try this. Tongue you can do.
I love cheese. It's my favorite thing to eat.
Be careful, it's hot. It's good.
Now it was on to the bread for the event. On our list is bati, which is a hard unleavened bread cooked in most areas of Rajasthan. It's a staple of local cuisine due to its long shelf life and high nutritional content.
You need to mix all, like when you make cookies, you put the flour and butter in here.
Laura likes to cook a lot. Both of our kids like to cook. And as we travel, they've taken classes online to cook. We taught them to cook, but they put the computer on the counter when we were in the caravan, and then the teacher instructs them and they cook meals from different parts of the world. It's very cool. This is your gym workout today.
Hilarious.
Okay? So this is the dough for the dessert. I would now cover.
So that's the dessert.
That's for the dessert.
We are making second pieces of dough.
And this one's for the bread, and the first
This
one
is
was for the
bread.
dessert.
So we will be doing two type of bread. One is the plain, one with the filling.
Then we're making the filling for the bati, which I have no idea what bati is. I've probably eaten it before, but I can't remember the name of everything. So once it gets on the plate in front of me, I go, oh, I've had this before.
Now the reason why we've never heard of bati before is because we've never had it. With this bati, we're going to make samosas. In Rajasthan, samosas are made with bati instead of the traditional samosa pastry made from refined flour.
I do have apron also, but actually who makes my apron, he died. Now we don't have anyone to make the aprons for us.
Oh, that's
So
too bad.
that-
And have an apron on. Apparently I look like the messy one.
The issue I have with Indian food in general is that
You eat too much.
I eat too much. I want so much of everything because it all tastes so good.
You
And
should see him at the restaurant. It's a buffet. And
I've
two
gone
plates.
to in like a week. It really is. I've eaten way too much here. Like for instance, the chai that we had, I want like a gallon of it. I just don't want a glass of it.
Oh, you want to have another cup of chai?
No.
He would, but he's got to save his appetite for the rest of the stuff.
It's so good.
Largo, when your
Oil.
sister gets here, you're going to have to cook us all dinner.
Now, so the cumin goes in first.
Oh, here's the special ingredient.
Now the special
What's it called again?
Asafoetida, the hing powder, will give you amazing flavor in the food.
It smells so good.
Okay? Coriander powder.
Oh my gosh, that smells so good. You use a lot of cilantro in your food
Yes,
here.
I just put this and then
Love cilantro. We love it. So do you find when you cook with cilantro with a group, people either love it or hate it?
sometimes people don't like it at all.
Right,
They
it tastes
think
like
that it's
soap.
soapy flavor.
I know, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
But you know, it gets what, soft or something?
Yeah,
pomegranate?
yeah. If I put in the cooking, it will be softer.
Our
But if
daughter
you-
fell in love with pomegranates in India 9 years ago.
I put this in here. And this, I will just mix it together. We don't need to cook this one. So you should enjoy the crunch of the pomegranate when you eat. I'm going to give you this one to taste now.
I'm gonna have the same face on this video every time you put the camera on me.
Like any cooking class, there's no waiting until the end to try things out. So as the filling for the samosas became ready, we had to try it as is.
I need to have some water nearby just in case it's too
Yeah,
spicy.
we have water.
Just in case it's too spicy for me. I'm gonna wait a second.
Good?
Right, is it too spicy for you?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
You know, when they smile on Margot, it's really good.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Put this one. The mint.
It's spicy, but it's good.
Is it spicy for you? Too much?
But it's okay. Just keep cooking the way you would normally cook.
Oh my gosh. What I love about this is that like 3 seconds later, like the spice kicks in. And it's like you first get the sweet, you get the sort of potatoey, and then afterwards the spice, and this like, it all comes
And then
together
pomegranate
like
kicks
perfectly.
Thumbs up. When Largo goes to college, there's going to be no ramen and some hot water. He's going to be like, I'm just going to whip up an Indian meal tonight, everyone.
Samosa is different. You need to make a big round, cut it in the middle, and then you need to fold it in a
Right.
And you
way.
need to pinch it, right?
But it's the same idea.
That's the same idea.
Oh, okay. How will this be cooked?
In the oven.
In the oven. So this is the reduced milk, which we're frying, which he made before we got here. Which is going to go inside of these,
Yeah,
correct?
this one, no, not inside. We'll try make a powder.
And mix it all together.
Yeah, mix
And
with
these are
nuts.
called what again?
Churma.
Next, we're on to make the dessert, which in this case will be the traditional Rajasthani delicacy, churma bati.
Churma. So we fried that, and we're going to
Now we are going to grind again
into a powder.
into a powder. Wonderful dessert.
This begins with crushing the cooked bati into a coarse powder.
Now I put all in this here.
The crushed bati is then mixed with a generous amount of ghee and sweetened with ground sugar combined with cardamom.
Can you smell cardamom from here?
Still cardamom?
I can't smell anything but. Oh my gosh, it's really
Oh my
powder.
gosh.
Okay, I get it. Wait, I need a video. Oh my gosh, Lago, come smell this.
Oh wow.
Now look here. This churma is getting is getting brown. So I'm going to stop this here.
I swear to God, my mind is blown at how delicious this tastes.
I'll wait a second.
Take some time. Let this get a little cooler. Then it's good. Almonds and pistachio. And then I will add some saffron.
So is this the type of meal that you would eat every day?
No.
No.
This is not every day's meal.
This is a special event?
Yeah, this is a special cook.
Okay, because honestly, to cook like this every night,
No, you can't do that all the time.
He said he can do a meal if his wife is really hungry in 10 minutes.
And then we need to
I can make ramen in 3.
mix it all together. And you have to serve this at the room temperature.
So does every part of India eat with their hands? Is it a universal
Yes.
cultural thing?
Yes.
Okay. Because we did it in the South, in Chennai, but we haven't done it here. Is it because we're Westerners?
Yeah,
People
because
give
you
us-
are Westerners, they will not give you, they will not, they will give you cutlery.
You eat the left hand or both?
Right.
You would be right.
Right hand. This chutney goes very well with this food.
Garlic chutney.
Next, we're on to making the garlic chutney, which will be the perfect accompaniment with the fresh out of the oven bati balls.
Indian food should be anything but boring, right?
oh, you know you're in trouble now, right?
Why?
Because you have to cook all this when you get back home.
Oh my gosh.
We will put in the ghee. These are the masala batis. These will soak up and will get softer inside.
Very little for me.
Yeah, just
I'll try.
touch it and.
Lago is my food tester. He always tests the spice for me. Okay, let's see. I love you. I hope you don't die from this.
Oh, it's fun. Mom.
Okay, I can try it a little bit bigger. I can feel it though. I can feel it. Have you ever met anyone from India who can't handle spice?
Not many. Everyone can handle here because they are habitual here. So Indian food is spicy, but you know, if you rate with the meter,
Yeah.
it's not too high.
Right. How about, do you start giving it to kids at baby age or 5 years old or?
Middle year.
Like 10?
10.
So I don't think I had spice for the like Indian spice for the first time in my life until I was probably 19 when I lived in New York City.
I was going to say until you met me.
No, I had an affair with spice before you.
I'm going to give you to taste this one. You may like it, you may not.
Finally, it was time for the gati ki subzi, which
then I
are
will
small
give you
dumplings made of a
another one.
spiced, semi-soft dough, which by themselves are okay.
The best.
Chutney.
But when you combine them with the homemade curry, this is where things really get interesting, and the meal becomes amazing.
I'm already
I can't handle
full.
more food.
Sorry?
That's a lot of food. I was hoping there were no more dishes.
No, it's finished.
I'm already full. I might be in trouble. Wait, we're in India. We can eat with our hands, right? Okay, so I could dip it in this? Okay.
So this is Rajasthani food, right? So what's the difference between this and South Indian food?
Oh, it's totally different. It's South Indian food is dosa, idli, vada, all that. Rajasthani food is dal, bati, churma. Dal, bati, churma, chutney, and this is churma.
So South Indian is more spicy? Or?
Sometimes.
And with that, we're done with our cooking adventure in Jaipur. It's hard to imagine that we just had a big breakfast and soon in a few hours we'll have dinner. But hey, when you're in India only for a month, you have to squeeze in all that you can, even if that means increasing your waistline and your cholesterol.
You like the food?
Yes.
Can I pack some for you?
Definitely.
Sure.
Yes.
What all? All of it? Yes.
All of it and
We're gonna
everything.
come back
that's-
with a suitcase full of food.
I have everything I have here to pack this all. for you guys.
this food.
I feel guilty, but it's not because I didn't like it. And I would tell you if I didn't like something. I didn't like these that were baked. I still liked it, but I didn't like it as much as the fried.
Is
Yes.
this
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's us. Yeah, that's us.